We have a great deal of what appears to be orders in this order pool up here, or resistance for those of you who call it that, or order block for those of you who call it that. There's so many words for the same shit in this business.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, May 2nd, 2025. And you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, China is assessing potential US trade talks, urging the US to show sincerity and correct tariff policies before negotiations proceed. US Secretary of State Rubio confirmed China's interest in talks, but questioned future US imports from China. Japan's Finance Minister Kato noted Japan's large US Treasury holdings could be used in trade discussions, though no decision has been made. European stocks are up. US futures are higher, despite Amazon and Apple declines. And commodities benefit from a softer dollar as markets await key US jobs data and earnings reports. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
Let's start with the currency pairs in the new AI-based system. First pair is Aussie US Dollar. I think what we'll do is we'll start out from a macro standpoint and then zoom in. So in general, as you can see, the trend is up because the histogram is all green and going up. Couple of things of note is we appear to be reaching a high area here, not only because it's the high price, but we have a great deal of what appears to be orders in this order pool up here, or resistance for those of you who call it that, or order block for those of you who call it that. There's so many words for the same shit in this business. So we have a lot of orders up here, and we have a lot of orders down here, and we're in the middle, but the trend is still going to the upside. Backing off just a little bit, let's take a look at the heads up display here. Our RSI is starting to get close to being overbought, but not quite yet. That's when these little dots are going to come up here. The trend is strong. Okay, so the ADX trend is strong. The other flavor of trend, which I guess I should finally figure out so I know what I'm saying when I say this, is also bullish. So we still have a very strong trend to the upside. So until that changes, there's really nothing to do here. The last alert was a long, which what time was that? That was like 1900. So what is that? 7 o'clock?
Yeah, about 7.
7 o'clock. Okay, so this run started at 7 o'clock last night, and it's eight in the morning here, 8 and change. That has not dropped from there as well. Also, the AI is predicting bullish candles going forward. We'll just have to wait and see. The New York-London overlap just started. We'll see what the result of that is. Euro pound. This is what I was just complaining about to you before we came on, Dave.
Yeah.
What's basically happening here is we got a long signal at 1:15 in the morning going into the London session. It's been going up all night. So the trend here is up. Looks like we peaked out here at the 85,367 level. We have a couple of relative strength RSI dots up here that formed, and we now appear to be reversing our trend. The RSI is actually dropping down into almost a buy zone again. It's down at 38. My code has them set for 30 and 70. So if that thing drops below 30, it's going to be a buy. But the trend is very weak right now, so I wouldn't put too much credence into all of this stuff. And we're showing a bearish trend right at the moment, which coincides with the AI prediction of bearish candles going forward. If one was to keep their eye on a potential trade, it would probably be this, because this looks like it may be ready to reverse, but it could just as easily be creating an area of support here and then bounce back up. Ah, look at that. I just made a prediction. Clairvoyant. So one of two things can happen here, which is this area of support can be strong enough to keep it here without puncturing it, and then this would go back up and retest that. Or it's going to blow through this and come down to probably this area again. Okay, because that's where a lot of resistance that it broke through was. So that's the scoop with that instrument.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and become part of the Trade Faction today.
Finally, let's take a look at US Canadian dollar. Okay, I'm not even going to look at this, even if it has signals today. The reason being is we are in a game of Pong here. We have very high resistance and medium high support. We've been bouncing back and forth since, what day is this? Since, I guess this is still Friday, since last night. Yeah. About 1 in the morning, basically just ding, ding, until it breaks out of this pattern. This is something that I'm not interested in. Now, for those of you who like to, what do they call this? Range bound trading. If you like this shit, there's a couple things you could do. You could put a regression on it. Every time price gets in this range, you go long or short. You could put a Bollinger Band on this thing. It would do pretty much the same thing. Keltner channel. There's a bunch of things that are useful when the price is going sideways. The most useful thing for me, though, is basically going to get a cup of coffee. I just ignore this because it's frustrating. This is hard to trade, in my opinion. Anyway, getting down to the micro stuff, like I said, the RSI is down in the 30s. If it drops below 30, that becomes an indicator the trend is very weak right now, but the trend is bearish. And the last signal that we got was short, and that was 6 bars ago. That was this signal right here. All right, so I think, oh, and the AI is saying going forward, looking bearish. So I think that's all I have to say about today.
Don't get me wrong. I love a long run like the ping pong. Yeah, like I look at that and going, that's going to break to the upside eventually. But yeah, that's my morning prediction just because it's not hitting that. It hit that medium band and keeps popping up. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just, I'll take the couple pips here, couple pips there, and then be done for today.
Whatever you do, if you're making money at it, that's good. That's a good thing, right? There isn't, some people get, oh, you got to do it this way and you got to do that. I'm like, that's bullshit. You do it whatever way works for you. And as long as you're making money, then that's a good thing, right? So if you like to do the ping pong because that's the way your brain works and that pattern instantly makes sense to you, that's what happens. That's what you should be trading.
Nice giant trend.
Yeah, this is a massive intellectual challenge.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. This is like torture for smart people.
I don't like it. Oh, it hasn't moved yet.
Oh, yeah, okay. Or you
Or
think through the 9 million moves it might make.
yeah, that's fun.
All right. Have a great day and weekend, Mr. Dave.
Two.
Happy
We'll see you on
trading.
Monday.